Alongside Javelina head coach Jason Gonzales, I'm Mark and Sarah for Javelina Athletics after Temuco comes away with a 9-5 win in Game 1 of the LSC Tournament opening round series. And Coach, hard-fought game that you guys pulled out in the end. You guys had to put together around the 8th inning to find a way to win this game. What did you think of your team overall tonight?
Well, I thought, again, I've said this countless times all year long, it's the fight that these guys have. And one of the absolutes that we talk about when they get here, one of the parts of our program is no matter how bad it gets, you're never out of the fight. And you have to believe that. And it can't just be words on a paper. And it's something we work on and we talk about, and you have to believe that no matter how bad it gets, you're never out of the fight. Obviously, we jumped on them early, had a pretty good lead. We ran into some trouble there and gave them back 4, and then they hit the big home run to tie it up. And so from a momentum standpoint, they took all the momentum we had and they grabbed it and they put it in their dugout. And so what a good team's going to do is they're going to fight to find a way to get it back, and we did that. Aldo comes in the 8th inning there, at the bottom of the 8th, and gets a single, right, and leads us off. And then from there, everybody else does their job. And so, again, it's just, there was no reason for me to talk about the mistakes we made because at this point in time, you just win and you move on. And we were fortunate tonight.
Yes, as much as it hurt probably to lose the 5-0 lead you have, how much confidence do you have in your team to not hit the panic button at that moment?
Well, you can't. I mean, that's one thing you're never allowed to do in our program. In any situation, you can't panic. Nothing ever good comes from that. I mean, if you panic, that means you're not prepared. And these guys are. They work extremely hard. They're ready for every situation. We put them in situations where if a situation like that happens where, again, we lose a lead, that's baseball, man. Either we're going to feel sorry for ourselves or we're going to fight back. And again, these guys, they love to fight.
Was that as big a hit, the grand slam from spin in the 8th inning, is that as big a hit as you've gotten from any player all season?
There's no doubt about it, because not only the situation that being in postseason, but again, it just gives us so much momentum, so much, and again, big players in those situations make big-time plays, and I've seen Seth come through countless times, but that's got to be one of the biggest ones all year, and it's probably one of the biggest ones of his career.
Is that kind of how you draw it up in that spot? Is spin the guy? I know you have confidence in all your hitters, but is spin the guy you'd like to see at the plate in those spots?
Well, he is. He's done it before, and the first thing he'll tell you is, I want to be there. And that's half the battle. You got to want to put yourself in that situation. Some guys may not want it, but he's been in it before multiple times. He's been successful multiple times, and it worked out really well for us today.
How much easier does it make it coming back tomorrow knowing you need 1 win instead of 2?
A lot easier. So that's what we wanted. I mean, this one is huge. You got to get momentum going into Saturday, and hopefully we can get it done Game 1.
Coach, we'll see you back out here one more time tomorrow. Thanks for the time.
Always a pleasure. God bless, Mark.